Alexis, you rode Bella Baby last time out. What did you think of that run?
It was a pretty good effort from the horse. Um, he's been competitive once again, and he can finish very well. He's a nice, straightforward horse.
He was beaten in that race by Winner Method last time out, who looks pretty smart. When you look at the field for Saturday's race, do you think that that's a winnable race for him?
Definitely, I think the horse should repeat, and I trust him. The 1,000 straight looked pretty ideal for him, and I think the horse is going to run a good race.
And for you got a winner on Wednesday night on Dynamic Eagle. That was your first win for a few weeks. Was that a welcome winner for you?
Yeah, definitely. I was very happy to win for Danny this race. Dynamic Eagle has been a very consistent horse, and he deserved it. And also, I came back from a suspension, so I've lost a little bit of momentum, and you have to build it again. But I had quite several places before that, so it was positive as well, and also quite bad draws. The last 3 meetings were making very hard.
So when you look at your rides for Saturday at Sha Tin, you've got 8 rides. Are there a few winners there?
I hope so. It's not very easy. I don't have the best draw all the time, but my horse are very competitive, and they should do well. So I'm very positive.
Vincent Sea of Life, have you been impressed by the way he's won his last couple of starts?
Yeah, he had been trialing well with me even before, and first win was good. The step up next start was quite impressive too.
What about stepping up to the mile this time?
I think he can handle it, no problem, and with the good draw for sure it helps.
What about stepping up to Class 2? He's obviously won his last couple in a row, but is there further scope with him?
Yeah, it would be challenging. Step up in class and distance at the same time. Won't be easy, but I think he can handle it for sure.
You galloped him on Thursday. How was that gallop, Vincent?
Feels good, on him, and he's mentally getting stronger as well. So I'm quite happy with how he's going.
He's a progressive 4-year-old. We've still got the Classic Cup and also the Derby coming up. Could he get in that direction, do you think?
Yeah, we're definitely trying to get him in the Derby. Don't know if there's enough time for the Classic Cup, but for sure we are aiming for the Derby. Yeah.
Hong Kong great Antoine, that was a big win on him last time out. Just talk us through that win.
Yes, very nice win. I go in front, very easy, and at the opposite straight I give him a break a bit, and he can breathe and start again. So he went very well.
Was that the instructions from Danny Shum to ride him that way, to have him in front and running along at a genuine tempo?
Yes, that's the instruction, to go forward. If someone goes some crazy, I can go. No need to go in front, but nobody go, and my horse is very nice in front, so I just keep the decision to stay in front.
And at the top of the straight, this is a horse who's won over quite a longer distance when he raced in South America. At the top of the straight, did you feel like he had more to give?
Yeah, I hear nobody behind me at the top of the straight, and he started a bit again, so the feeling is very good in the last straight for win, and hope the same feeling this Sunday.
Do you think he can win again? He's got a lot more weight to carry this time.
Yeah, he went nicely last time, so why not do that again? Go in front. If he stay relaxed in front, he can finish very well like last time, and it's very honest horse.
And that win last time out on Hong Kong Great was one of 5 winners that you had on that day. It was a couple of weeks ago now, but when you look back, where does that day stand in your career to ride 5 winners in one day at Sha Tin?
Yeah, crazy day. That's amazing. I'm so happy to do that here in Hong Kong. And I keep going and try to do again.
Joe Joyful Fortune, he looked impressive at the end of last season, the way that he won. He's having his first start on Saturday for a new trainer in Tony Cruz. You rode him in his recent trial. What sort of feel did he give you?
He gave me a great feel. Unfortunately, at the start, for not knowing him that well, for not knowing him at all, to be honest, I had him a little bit too tight, so he jumped and put his head up in the air. But once he hit the ground and got going, he shows that he's got a lot of strength and power in himself. And he crossed the line full on with plenty left in the hand. So, yeah, based on that, I gotta go to the race with plenty of confidence.
You've had a bit to do with Furore this year, of course, another high-profile stable transfer that went over to Tony Cruz's stable. With these new horses that Tony inherits, what does he do to get the best out of them, and do you think he can get the best out of Joyful Fortune?
I believe so. He has proven that to be in the past. You just mentioned one example as Furo has come from another stable and at his hand has performed in the high grade, This horse, he is a potential kind of a horse. I think there is plenty of more races in him, and I honestly don't think this is going to be the biggest testing for Tony, because the horse himself seems to have plenty left in himself. It's definitely up to the class. I know he hasn't won in the class 3 yet, but I think there was reasons behind which I can't say. I just don't know, but there should be. And I really think that this race is a suitable race for the horse. He might go home with a win in his bag.
And congratulations, it's already been a good start of the week. Well done on your 4-timer on Wednesday night, Joe.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's all about the support we've been getting, I've said before, jockeys and trainers, we are nobody without support of others, and I got to express my appreciation for all the opportunities that I've been given. And I know I still got to do a job, but without those supports, I wouldn't be standing where I am.
War Weapon Joe, former Australian horse, as he first start in Hong Kong on the weekend. What's he been like for you at the trials?
He's being straightforward kind of a horse. He's a very nice individual. Physically and mentally, he's ready to go to the races. Look, he's a kind of a horse. He might win first up, as he might take 1 or 2 races, but he's not going to take too many, because he's got a lot of ability in himself. And I trust Casper. If he feels the horse is ready to go to the race, there we go. At the trials, he's been kind underneath, has been jumping very well, has traveled with eager to just do it, So he just needs to take all those positive points to the races.
From a racing profile point of view, will he be an on-speed horse, do you think?
I think he's got enough speed to be up there with them. I doubt that Casper's going to ask me to lead. Only if circumstances fall into place, if he flies out of the gate and other horses that were meant to lead does not jump as well, he might lead the race, but I doubt that's going to happen. And to be honest, I think he's a kind of horse that will be just off the speed.
Spoke about the 4-timer on Wednesday night. You mentioned all the support that you're getting. You're getting a lot of support from Casper fans, but you're also getting a lot of support, as you always have, from John Size. They're our 2 leading trainers at the moment. Is it a bit of a balancing act to keep both men happy, given the competitive nature of training here in Hong Kong?
I would describe it as the hardest job of the jockeys. It's very difficult to keep people happy, Fortunately, the 2 names you mentioned about, which is Size and Casper, they're good people. They're very nice. They're easy to deal with, and under those circumstances, for me, it's easy to go out there at the races and deliver my best, because they kind of give me the confidence that, okay, do what you have to do. This is the plan, but if you have to come with plan B, C, or D, it's on you. And that's always a big plus to the jockeys, we can keep on rising the numbers. Good trainers, both of them. Seems like they're going to run all the way to the end on this race for the championship and wins who is the best. Honestly, I can't split them at the moment. Size seems to have a little bit of more young horses to race still, but Casper has proven himself that he has ability to do it, to fight hard, and he's, as you know, he's also the king of Happy Valley. So it is something that is gonna get all of us very exciting about. It's all about the competition, and I hope whoever gets the best, whoever is able to perform at their best wins the race.